Hi, my name is Heather Elliott, and I'm going to tell a story inspired by my grandfather. In my family, my grandfather on my mother's side was the storyteller. We heard all kinds of stories of him growing up and things like that. And we used to spend 6 weeks with him every year because he'd come out here for Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. Now, my mother is a storyteller, so she repeats a lot of the same stories, but I wanted to share a story that he used to tell, and I am not going to tell it anywhere near as good as he is because I'm just not that good. But I just wanted to take this time to remember him and just some of the stories that he used to tell us. So this story starts with a drawing that he did a very, very, very long time ago. I remember it hanging on the wall in his house. And this is that drawing, and as you can see, it is the face of Christ. And he used to tell us all the time. He said, "Look at the eyes on this drawing. Look at those eyes. Sometimes they look like they're open. Sometimes they look like they're closed. And if you walk, sometimes they follow you around." And then he would tell us, "Look at all that detail. And that's pen and ink on silk. And that's almost impossible to do." My art teacher used to tell us, "You can't do that. You can't do pen and ink on silk. It'll run, and you won't be able to make it work." And so I did it, and I proved her wrong. And so then that story would always segue into how he used to, or how he applied to and almost got to work for Walt Disney. So he used to tell us that he applied to work for Walt Disney because he was an artist and he liked to draw and color. And so he went and he talked to him. They interviewed him and they wanted to hire him, and he had to turn them down. And we always like, "Why would you turn down Walt Disney?" And he said, "Because I wanted to color, and coloring was saved for the girls. And the boys, they just got to draw. And I didn't want to draw Donald's duck hand like this a million different ways." And he used to do that with his hand all the time. And so he said, "So I turned down Walt Disney and I did not go work for them." So I know that was short and sweet and quick, but I hope you enjoyed that story of my grandfather and just one of the many, many stories he told us growing up. Thanks.